So, what exactly do you have against Eric Anders' leg?
Whatever's going to take to slow him down. I knew he was going to have a lot of forward pressure, and kind of my mentality on this fight was like, I can't just go in there and like knock out a tree, right? Like you can't chop down a tree with just one, with one axe strike. So I knew that I'd have to slow him down, and so I just stayed patient and chopped away at that.
Obviously, that round in the second round was just complete dominance by you. Were you surprised he was still around afterwards?
No, everything that he did, I expected, and even more. I knew that he was going to be just a guy that was going to be hard to put away. I knew that this wasn't going to be an easy fight for me. So that's why during the times that I did get the knockdowns, there was one time I think where I really let me try to finish him with hammer fist. But even after 3 or 4 of them, I was like, I'll just stand up and weather the storm. Yeah.
So we saw that you were just kicking him. You didn't want to knock him out? Like, even though when you had the chance to knock him out, you didn't wanted to?
I wanted to knock him out, but I wasn't hungry for it. You get what I'm saying? Like, I dropped him. I saw that he wasn't completely out, so I was like, okay, then I'll just stand back up, and hopefully it happens again. I've been in fights before where I'll knock a guy down and be too hungry for the knockout. I feel like a lot of times guys are a little bit too hungry for the knockout, and then we go in there and then we stand up and we're gassed, and then we see it all the time. So this fight, I didn't want to just waste all of my energy trying to go for some type of knockout. Like, boom, okay, maybe it'll happen, but I'll stay patient and do it, kick the leg.
Where do you think it puts you in the division now?
I don't even know what that means anymore. I've had, this will be, I think, my 8th fight in the UFC. And it's been, up and down. And sometimes it's like one fight away from top 15, and then sometimes it looks like I'm at 25. I don't know I don't know how it works. I don't know where it puts me in the division. But I don't mind. Whoever I have to fight and continue to just have good matchups until it's time for me to fight for a title or something. But I want to continue to put on showcases like tonight. This was more my style, more what I'm working towards showing for my fans consistently. When my fans see me fight, or anybody sees me fight, I want them to kind of know what to expect. Not this sometimes he kind of shows up like this. Like tonight I showed, yes, I do have power. I can drop a person. Yeah, I do have kicks, takedown defense, everything that I just want to be consistent. So whoever it is in front of me, for a good matchup, I'm willing.
Sorry, can you kind of talk about where you're training at now, and basically your new kind of life situation?
Yeah. So I think that for this camp I trained at a Muay Thai gym called Pet Yin D in Bangkok. But then when I got offered to fight, I went down to Tiger Muay Thai because I didn't want to leave Thailand. I fell in love with Thailand once I got there. So moving forward, I think this year I'll set my roots at Tiger Muay Thai, work with the Hickman brothers there, and continue to just evolve and grow as what you guys saw tonight, and then on top of just getting the cardio up, getting the grappling up, getting just everything up, so that next time it'll be even better.
So in Thailand, is it for everyone to know? Is there good jiu-jitsu trainers now? Are there good wrestling coaches?
Yeah. So especially at Tiger Muay Thai, it seems like everybody goes there. Everybody wants to go to Phuket on vacation. So there's just there's packs of people that come through on a week-to-week basis. You got guys from all over the world. A bunch of Chechen guys. They're tough wrestlers. We see it all over in every promotion, and even Khabib and those guys they'll come through for a week, and so we have a pack of them on the mat, and then you got guys from Glory Kickboxing coming through, and then you got just guys who just want to train jiu-jitsu, and there's Stuart Cooper and Alex Childs who are really good jiu-jitsu trainers. So everybody goes down there to train, and it's really good. It's just a great environment for fitness, for getting in shape, for training, getting better.
Scenery's not bad, right?
The scenery is amazing. I can't wait to go back.
What's maybe the biggest thing that you've taken away from being with all these Thai fighters? I know that 'cause some of them, you were talking about how some of them come in with hundreds of fights.
Yeah.
But what's maybe something that you picked up that you didn't expect going in? I think people think striking and other things, but is there something else that you learned that you maybe didn't expect?
Yeah, I think that a big learning is it's not about to not focus so much on record and winning and losing, but in order to get respect in Thailand, it's like, how many fights do you have? You know, like I said before, like I met a guy, he's like 23, 24 years old, and he's got 400 something fights. That's like, okay, like this week I won or I lost, but next week I'm fighting again and going after and after, and so it's like, it could be, 200 and 150, like, his wins or lost, but he's got like 400 fights. That to me is like, man, that's experience. That's knowing yourself as a fighter. That's, you've been through everything, and then you can continue to just like be yourself, right? Like become yourself as a fighter. Everybody kind of has their own style, and I think that the more fights, the better for that. So that's one thing I learned, not to take everything so seriously, and that's something that I'm learning now, and to just like enjoy it. Like I love what I do, and to just enjoy it and showcase skill.
I noticed a moment that maybe I think it was the third round where you did a very traditional kind of Thai stance. Was that an ode, or was that just to your trainers,
It's
or is
just
that
habit.
It's just habit now?
Yeah, it's just habit, because for me it's there's different things, but like you can rest. Like if you're on your back leg and you can keep this one light, this is me resting, and then I can keep them away if I need to. So yeah, if I was just in the middle and I was like just like moving my leg, it's probably just to take a little break. Like guard's still up, I'm like, if I need to teep, I will, and then yeah.
I think you even hear the commentary team sort of say that they thought this was the best version they've ever seen of you. Do you feel that maybe, was there a mental block or something that you maybe felt in yourself that was maybe keeping you from performing at such a high level? Because it seemed like you went out there. Yeah, you seemed like you went out there and you were throwing with reckless abandon. You weren't afraid of the repercussions. Do you feel like there was maybe something where now you're more confident in your own skills, or do you feel like something like has changed mentally since before you went to Thailand?
Yeah. It's not even completely changed yet. It's an evolution. Today was like the tester of this new mentality going forward. I realized that like fighting in the UFC, it's really hard to really embrace it and grow without like having to win. You have to win in order to stay here, and that's a lot of pressure for someone who really loves fighting and wants to be the best and wants to be my best. But then I have this hanging over my head where it's like, but if you lose, like you may not be able to have that shot again. So like that pressure and dealing with like, I could lose my job, I could lose all of these opportunities just based off of a mistake, or maybe not feeling it that morning or something. Like there's so many things that play into what we go through emotionally, or what I go through. I'm an emotional guy. So this week and today I was just like, you know what, like I just got to do whatever I want to do and not think about if I'm going to get cut or win or lose, or like I'm going to display the best version of myself. And just, I had a vision of what it would be like to win, and I went and I just followed that. I followed exactly what I wanted to see after. I visualized getting my hand raised. I visualized slapping hands with the crowd right after. I visualized going to the doctor in the back and seeing my check with win and, with show and win money, signing it. I visualized my brother, my coaches, everybody being excited. And that was the only thing that I visualized this entire, like maybe the past week and a half. And that was just kind of the goal for me. Like, just as long as those things happen, that's the best. So.
What kind of guys were you bringing into your camp in Thailand to resemble a guy like Eric Anders? You look so good out there.
I didn't bring anyone. I went there alone, but I actually got to work with my friend Joseph Hindley, who was he was on, I think, Tough Season 11. They used to call him Leonidas on The Ultimate Fighter. But I worked with him every single day. He's really good southpaw. The guy's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. He knows how to pressure. He knows a lot of things. So I literally worked with Joseph Hindley every single day, and everybody else was just kind of extras, like all the other guys that train at Tiger. So Joseph Hindley and George Hickman, every day we work together, all three of us.
You said you were going to take a one-way ticket to Thailand after this fight. What are you going to do to celebrate?
Well, today is actually Sangkran Festival there, so everybody's there with like water guns and stuff, so I'm gonna miss out on that. But I don't know, man. To celebrate, I think just sit by the beach. Once I get there, I'll celebrate. I'll have like a couple drinks, celebrate with my coaches, and then go to the beach and just do the same thing. It's so relaxing. I'm like, my celebrating is just like relaxing, not thinking about anything, just like. Yeah.
So we got a big question for you. You a Game of Thrones fan?
Yes, I am.
So the question: who will have the Iron Throne at the end of this season? Take your time.
Drama.
Daenerys.
Nice.
Yeah, she's gonna be there.
With Jon Snow?
No, Jon Snow's gonna die, but somehow in these like short amount of episodes, like he's gonna get her pregnant, and then she's gonna like have his baby, and then like he's gonna die off. She'll have the Iron Throne, but then she's gonna like birth this amazing little kid. Yeah.
That works.
No. Thanks.
Awesome. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you guys. Appreciate it.